All right, everybody, welcome on in. NorCal Sports Network. Giants get it done tonight in Colorado, 6-3. And the future is now. It's Bryce Eldridge, baby, and Casey Schmitt on the hot corners. We don't need no Matt Chapman, no Rafi Devers weighing this team down. We all see it. We all see it. Eldridge with a bomb tonight. 458 feet. And Casey Schmitt continues to dazzle and razzle and dazzle and just play incredible third base. And look, what's the need for Chapman? Get off of him now. This is the best thing that's happened to the Giants is Matt Chapman on the IL. Let's hope he gets well. Let's hope he comes back, gets hot, and some team's foolish enough to trade for him. Get him out of here. We don't need losing teams with old guys that are 33 going on 34 next year. Casey Schmitt is the man at third base. And just give him the job right now. Don't let Chapman. In fact, let's just do it. Let's just do it. All right, we're going to get into this. We're going to have you join us tonight. Anybody who wants to jump into the chat tonight, we'll be able to jump right into the chat as we be doing it solo, it looks like, with 4th of July. Dallas is out on the road with family. So welcome on in. Let's get her started. First, let us thank our sponsors of the show. Let us thank our first sponsor. Let's thank PrizePicks. All right, PrizePicks. Let me put the logo up there for PrizePicks. You know the drill. How did I do in PrizePicks tonight? I'm gonna have to check my picks, see how I did. PrizePicks available in all 50 states. Build your lineups, follow along, pick more or less than a projected stat total. Right now, new users get $50 in lineups when they play the first $5. That's right, win or lose, you get $50. Download the PrizePicks app today. Build your lineup, follow along while watching the games. PrizePicks, it's good to be right, or just go to the description in this video. Also, we want to thank our longtime sponsor, Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, been here with us for over a year now, and Chapman Law Group, you know them. They're in Marin, licensed in all of California. You got a legal situation, you need an attorney, give David Chapman and his group a call over there at 415-613-9483. They will take great care of you. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. All right, guys, Giants win tonight and did it early, getting 4 runs early on and held up. The Rockies got 3 in the bottom of the first, and it looked like it was going to be a slugfest, didn't it? Didn't it look like it was going to be double digits for both teams? I mean, 7 runs in the first inning, and Robbie Ray settled down, didn't give up any more runs. Robbie Ray increasing his trade value, which is awesome. It's July 4th. The trade deadline's less than a month away, August 3rd. Ray's got one more start before the All-Star break, probably next. My guess is, let me look at the Giants' schedule going forward. After they play Colorado tomorrow, they come home for 3 against Toronto. So Robbie Ray will face Colorado most likely 1, 2, 3, 4, probably open up the series against Colorado next Thursday, and then he will not pitch again until after the All-Star break, so just a little over 2 weeks prior to the deadline. Man, if he pitches well again, the value just keeps going up. I hate to play Russian roulette, right, with a guy that, you know, one injury and you lose a possible prospect that helps you in the future. What's Robbie Ray going to do for you if you keep putting him out there? Yeah, he could keep throwing good games like he's done the last few, and maybe his value goes up a little bit more. I don't know, but man, you know, pitching is going to be a premium right now, and sometimes somebody will overpay to go first, right? To get that first pitcher, you know. We look at what Detroit is doing. Let me see what Detroit actually did today. I think they won 3-0, if I recall. Detroit did win today. They're 7.5 back in the American League Central, but the wild card situation is a joke in the American League. They're 6 out of a playoff spot. Hey, what's up, Fosse? 6 out of a playoff spot, and they got Tariq Skubal. So they're 6 out. They've got to climb over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams roughly. But I mean, you look at these wild cards situation. The A's are 3.5 back at 41 and 47. You look at what's happening in the American League West. Seattle is, the A's are only 4 out there. I mean, the American League West is wide open between 4 teams: the Mariners, the Rangers, the Astros, and the A's. And all those teams are in contention when it comes to the wild card. And then in the American League Central, you got the White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians tied for first. And then the Twins are 4 back, Detroit 7.5. And then look at Toronto. They're 42 and 47. They're done in the East. They're 11.5 back in the East. But Toronto is only 3 out of the wild card. So there's teams that are looking for pitching, and Robbie Ray and you know what? Logan Webb is a guy that he made the All-Star team. Hey, Logan Webb and Luis Arraez, All-Stars for the San Francisco Giants. I didn't think they would get more than 2. I know some people thought maybe Jung-Hoo Lee and Casey Schmitt were candidates to make it, but just the 2. You know, I mean, second base, I mean, Arraez was fortunate to make it. He had a good year, but Bryce Terang right now is not on it. You know, there's a kid from Washington that's pretty good. The kid from Washington, I'm just drawing a blank all of a sudden on his name. Garcia, Luis Garcia Jr. He's having a really good season. So yeah, it's tough. But Fosse's right. Trade Luis Arraez, Webb, Ray, and Raffy. Yes. Get rid of Chapman too if you can, man. I'm telling you. Don't you just love watching a young 27-year-old? I mean, the plays that Casey Schmitt is making down there at third base, and the throws, unbelievable throws. Yeah, we're in the no WNBA zone here. You're safe here. You're safe here, everybody. You're definitely safe here on NorCal Sports Network. We cover everything in NorCal Sports Network, but we don't cover this garbage, okay? And I mean garbage. All right. I said my piece. All right. Not that the people are garbage, just the product. I'm talking about the product. The product is garbage. So I'd rather go down to my local YMCA and watch little kids play than a bunch of bricklayers, you know. Anyway, yep, Father Man Casey is awesome at third base. Nicholas says Valkyries won. Nick, ask me if I care. I am not a WNBA guy, but that's okay. If some people like it, that's cool. No big deal. You know, I do like watching Caitlin Clark. I think she's a really good player, good shooter. You know, but I think it's a stupid league because she's their meal ticket and they try and hurt her. The players are so jealous of her. It's just, how stupid can you get? You got to be brain dead. She's getting you more salary. She's getting you private planes since she came into the league. They had to move games to for her road games because everybody wanted to come see her, and then the league tries to take her out. How stupid can you get? I mean, you got a bunch of buffoons running the league. Absolute joke. Unbelievable. Anyway, hey, I'm going to put the link out here. Anybody wants to jump in tonight and join the show again and be a co-host tonight? See if we can do this kind of quickly tonight. So let me put that link in, and we'll hear from you. I've invited a guy on Twitter. I think Nick's been on this show before in a panel. He is a Matt Chapman fan, and we have debated back and forth. I could show you the text in, yeah, there we are. Dan, I wonder what the on Twitter thinks Casey's arm. Hey, Nick is in here to join us. All right, there we go. We welcome in Nick to the show. Welcome, Nick.
What's going on, Dan? How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I was in a Twitter, not a little in fun. There was no hard feelings. The guy, Nick, he defends Chapman and tries to tell me that I don't know ball as well as he does because he thinks Chapman is the better all-around player than Casey Schmitt. And I'm saying you're basing it on the past. Going forward, I'm taking the 27-year-old Casey Schmitt 365 days a year over a 33-year-old Casey or Matt Chapman, who's starting to show signs of age with injury, soft tissue injuries the last couple years.
And the most predictable Giant too.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I don't think Matt Chapman makes that play last night against where Casey got the double play. I think he may have got to the ball. Maybe he could get the out at third. I don't think he makes the throw in time to get that. I think old Matt Chapman may have been able to do that. I think that throw was quickly sidearm at just above the waist. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was, and then tonight he made some more really good plays. I was listening to the Rockies broadcast and they were like, wow, this guy is really good at third base. But anyway, what's your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think that was, I would hope that would be Robbie Ray's last start with the Giants so they could trade him. I think I guess they said he's got one more start before the All-Star break.
One more before the All-Star break, probably next Thursday at home.
Yeah, so I think it's more so predictable that they're going to let him do that last start and wait till the probably very end to trade him. But I think right now would be the more reasonable time to do it. And I think that with Arias now making the All-Star team and everything, I think that helps to hopefully offload him by the time the trade deadline happens as well. And that, if Matt Chapman does come back prior to the deadline, that they should just strip him off at this point. And that, like you said, Casey Schmitt, it's just time to move forward with him at third base. It's really evident, but I mean, we've been saying for a while now that the Giants keep doing the opposite of what they should be doing. Literally every move they're doing right now is just kind of like as if they're just doing it on purpose to piss off fans, but
yeah, it is shocking to me. I'm turning on our show here, see what we got in the actual chat here right now. I can tell on the screen. Let's see. We've got, what's it going to give me? The numbers. Oh, a little lower tonight with YouTube, but we only got 7 likes, guys, with about 50, almost 50 on the YouTube on the 4th of July. So let's get those likes up. Let's see if we can get those likes up over 40. Let's get 90. Let's get an 80%. Let's get an 800 OPS on the likes, okay? Let's get 40 out of 50 watching, and let's get everybody to hit the like button. We've got 9 right now, and let's see what we can do. We got Johnny Cesari joining us from Las Vegas. He's there in the dark. You need a light, Johnny. You need some light. There you go. There we go. There we go.
Happy 4th of July, Danny.
Yeah, you too. Happy 4th to
happy
everybody
4th
on the
of July,
show.
bro.
Happy 4th to you, man. Yeah, and to everyone.
And everybody.
Ray increased his trade value. This was a good day.
Yeah, Ray increased his trade value.
And
Arise gets a few more hits.
I mean, and the bullpen wasn't completely awful tonight.
No, the bullpen actually didn't give up anything tonight. Caleb Killian's had a couple of decent outings recently to shut the door.
And they did not use Walker.
Yeah.
George Curry, he's always here to give us the opposite take, which is nice. I think that throw would have been tougher for Chapman last night. I just do. I think it would have been he would have got it off. I don't know if he would have been able to get it off as quickly. Yes, he's got very quick hands. I just think Casey is the stronger arm player at this point. And I've seen Chapman throw a lot of balls that kind of get pushed into the dirt when he throws overhand. He would have had to make that throw sidearm, and we'll see. You never know. Chapman's a great third baseman. I'm not discounting him at all. I think he's an all-time, one of the better third basemen in history of the, recent game. He's a platinum glove winner. I have nothing but respect for his defensive game. But if I was moving forward, I wouldn't. If I can get rid of Matt Chapman, even if I got to pay half the salary, I'm doing it just to move off of him and save $12.5 million a year. Go find another player that, bring up somebody that's making league minimum. You're still saving $12.5 million, and you're giving Casey the job at third. And I know what they think. It's nice to have depth, and if Chapman can play third and then something happens to him, you got Casey. Whereas if you have Casey and something happens to Casey, you don't have probably anybody that can back up those guys and not lose much. So I understand that, but you're not winning with Chapman, and you're throwing money away. You're just throwing. This is the third year, and the first year was 18 million. Second year was 25. This year's 25. You got 100 million left after this year. You owe the guy. Cut bait, man. Even if it costs you 50 million to get a decent prospect, I mean, you think about this. Even if you think about this. You owe him 100 million after this year. If you got a top prospect because some team was willing to take Chapman, but they're not going to give you a prospect because they don't want to pay the salary. But what if you paid 75 million and they only had to pay Chapman like 6 million a year for 4 years, costing them, 6.2 million. So Chapman's basically cost you nothing, and they gave you a pretty good prospect, like a top, 5-6 prospect in their system. And that guy was ready to play, and you didn't have to pay him but $800,000 for 4 years, while you're paying Chapman, you're paying 19 million. You're still saving 5 million for those, and you're probably getting a younger player that will fit your system and give you hope for your future. I don't understand why people want to hang on. People don't understand the mathematics of that. If you get a good prospect, you don't have to pay him much.
They had a history of that happen before too. I think it was around in 2003 when they signed Edgardo Alfonso from the Mets, and how he was he was already past his prime, and they signed him to not as crazy as a deal as Chapman's is, but it was still a pretty good deal for Gardo. But he was already past his prime and never even lived up to that. But the Giants have had guys that can do the same type of level of defense as a Patrick Bailey or a Matt Chapman did, like a JT Snow, where even though maybe he wasn't a multiple time all-star consistently. I think he made only a couple. He still lived up for it statistically with his batting average. I think he always batted at least 260, between 260 and 270 each season. Where Chapman can't even do anything close to that. I think the closest he did that, correct me if I'm wrong, was 2019, I believe, with the A's.
Yeah, 2019, I think Matt Chapman hit, I want to say 278 or something like that. That might have been the best. That was his best all-around year, without a doubt. He hit 36 homers. He drove in 90 runs. I'm going to pull it up right now. Matt Chapman. Okay, here's his deal, what he did. In 2019, he hit, I take it back, he hit 249. He hit 278 the year before. In 2018, that was his high water mark, 278.
But he was an all-star in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's never. That's the only all-star appearance he's ever had, was 2019. Check this out. He's been in the big leagues. His first full season. Well, he played quite a bit in 2017. 18 was his first full season, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is his 10th year in the big leagues. He's hit 250 one time that year in 2018. One time. All right. Look, take a here. I'll bring it up for you guys, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me remove this statement there, and I'll just put his stats right there on the screen. There you go. 278 in 2018. And then 249, 247, 240, 230, not in years order, but this is descending with his batting average. 240, 235, 234, 232, 231 last year, 229, 210. He's a lifetime 240 hitter. Now take a look at his RBIs. 91 once, never 80 after that, okay? For a guy that hits in the middle of the order. Why? Because he doesn't come through with runners in scoring position. A lot of his stats padding is based on, kind of like Devers hitting a home run last night when down 10.
Yeah.
And there's your 3 years of over 800 OPS, 18, 19, and 20. The rest under, okay? 790, 780. So I don't know what this guy's making $25 million a year for. I really don't. When you look at an OPS that's not even consistently over 800, I mean, $25 million you're paying this guy with a no trade clause.
Yeah, I think the guys got so jaded or something by the web gyms. Do you remember like that show Baseball Tonight on SportsCenter? And they would do like the web gyms at the end of the night, like the gold glove plays.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I know Matt Chapman's been on that plenty of times, and it's almost kind of like they're just solely studying those footage of him, thinking that that's what makes him get that contract. But
yeah,
offensively, he might be one of the most inconsistent big league contracts I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. Hey, where's Sauer at? We're seniors asking, where's Sauer? Hey guys, just to give you a little bit of a tease for what's coming to NorCal Sports Network. We've got some stuff that, hold on, let me stop that. We got some stuff coming here shortly within the maybe next week, if we are able to do it. We'll be launching the new website. We're going to have some really cool stuff, guys. When we launch this stuff, you're going to be able to do a lot through the website, like text us, call in onto the show live with a local 415 number. You're going to be able to subscribe right onto the website. You're going to get texted as we go live. You'll get alerts. You're just going to want to go to the website once we announce this thing. There's going to be we'll have a merch store. We'll have all kinds of stuff, and we might even have a live dialogue where you guys can talk after hours on the website. And if you guys want to talk Giants baseball in kind of like a room or a chat room, you'll be able to do that as well. So that's coming soon. Okay. Dan, we're about to watch fireworks in a park give a shout out to my daughter Lily, off to USC in the fall, and we're going down tomorrow for orientation. All right,
Wow.
USC. I know she was also accepted into Cal, and then USC came through afterwards, and then so she's going to go to SC.
It's impressive. Yeah.
Very good.
Congrats.
Shout out to Lily. That's good work, man. That's good work. Getting into Berkeley and SC. Those are two powerhouse private schools. Well, not private. SC is more private, but Cal's University of California. I'm thinking of Stanford's the private school, but Berkeley's tough to get into.
All are expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
Regardless of in-state or out-of-state, still very expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chapman hitting about 400 with runners in scoring position this year. Too bad he's not done that over his career. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, there's a catch to that because he's been doing it on times, like we said, where it's not even worth it or not even important in the situation.
Yeah. And Chapman kind of reminds me of Jason Hayward in a sense, because Jason Hayward mainly got paid for his glove and right and his arm.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, his best hitting season was in St. Louis. His only year there. After that, everything just kind of went downhill offensively for him.
Well, he was decent in Atlanta when he first broke in, and then Posey won the Rookie of the Year from him, and that was it.
Yeah, I remember he had like a home run on his first at bat, opening day in 2010. That was crazy.
Man, I should have started Michael Harris tonight. Doggone it. Oh well.
I mean, Dan, you pretty much should fade the Mets anytime they play. They actually might be worse than the Giants.
Yeah, I know.
There's not very many teams that are.
I was going to start him, but then he was facing Minaya, and he was 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. And in this league, you get penalized for strikeouts. So I was
I seen Yastrzemski hit a home run, and I thought it was funny. I was like, well, it's the Mets.
Yeah. What was the score of that game? 14-3.
Yeah, the Braves scored 14 on them. When I seen it, I was like, oh.
Jeez.
What was that insane score the other night? I think the Cubs.
17-1.
Yeah.
17-1. Yeah.
Didn't the Cubs beat the Padres like 23-3?
Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah. A couple of them were like pretty insane scores.
The Padres are really bad. They had expectations, and they definitely are underperforming.
They are losing again to the Dodgers 2-0. Yamamoto's pitching tonight.
Walker Buehler didn't turn out good for them.
I think the Padres are going to be below 500 if they lose that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez. Interesting. Very interesting.
When I was at the game the other night, I noticed too when they would show the standings for both the National League and American League, surprisingly, that was when it came to the National League West, that's the biggest gap between first place to last place with the Giants and Rockies compared to all the other teams are maybe like 5 to 7 games back from first place.
Well, I mean, when you have like maybe one of the worst pitching staffs in baseball between starters and bullpen, Nicholas, this is pretty much to be expected.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it's kind of like they're getting to that point now where it's just like, that's why I said it's just there's no way of sense of saying that you're competing at all. Don't even try to give any sense of hope or being like thinking of any hypothetical situation they're going to win. It's like they just got to sell at this point.
Well, Nicholas, I was like, here's the thing. And I told Dan in the offseason we needed an actual legitimate starting pitcher and we needed a closer. We got neither and ran it back with Ryan Walker.
Went into it without a plan.
Yeah. I tell you, Giants actually avoided going 16 and under, and they're back to 14 under. I want to see this team just collapse. And the reason not because I hate them, I can't stand our ownership group. And I think they're arrogant, and I think they know what they're doing, and they don't. And I think the only way they're ever wake up is if they're humiliated and they look so bad that the national media and the local media starts telling them that serious change has to happen, because what are you going to do next year? Are you going to run this thing back? This is reminding me of the 2017 Giants that had some decent players. It had Posey, it had Crawford, it had Pence, it had
Sandoval.
Sandoval, Belt. It had didn't it have McCutcheon too, or was that the next year?
That was 2018.
That was 18.
Okay, but that was a bad team too. So they're getting. I mean, isn't Chapman the equivalent of, I don't know, one of those older guys that was kind of fading, and isn't Devers kind of like, I mean, really, are these guys, I mean, Belt was probably more productive than Devers has been for us in some ways.
I will say at least Belt had a really good eye. I'll give him that much. His bat was inconsistent, but he played first base defensively really well. I mean, that's kind of touch and go, but he was serviceable. I'll give him that much. Dan, so during the offseason, there was a potential trade floated for the Giants. It was like 3 prospects for Alcantara. I forget who the prospects were, but they should have done it.
For Sandy Alcantara?
Yeah.
He's okay. He's not. He's a number 4.
She's better than Hauser and Malley.
True. But what were the prospects you had to give up?
I don't see. I don't remember.
I mean, if you're talking somebody like a Johnny Level, no, I wouldn't do it.
I don't remember what the circumstances were, but if it wasn't like killing the farm system and do it, I probably would have.
I don't think the Giants should be drafting or trading anybody in their farm system that is, especially top 100 players or on the verge of top 100, for any veteran that is not going to be part of the future from after the 28 season. I am building this thing, if I'm the Giants, for 2029, maybe partially 28. I think if they do it right, the White Sox lost 102 games last year. They made a trade during the season. They got rid of Garrett Crochet. They got Chase Mydroth. They got Montgomery, and they got Kyle Teal, and they got another pitcher. I don't know how he's doing, but 3 guys in their regular lineup. Right now, the White Sox are tied for first. Their record on the season, I'll tell you in just one sec, is 40. Where'd it go? Oh, I need divisional. The White Sox are at the top of the division. They are 46 and 42. And
I know the guy when the Dodgers made the trade for him, one of the guys on the White Sox now has 20 home runs. I forget.
Yeah, Miguel Vargas, third baseman.
Yeah, he has 20 home runs. I seen him. I was like, oh.
Miguel Vargas is having a great year. So you've got guys that you have to start getting younger. And people say the Giants, there's no guarantee they're going to be any good if you make trades. Well, I can guarantee you one thing. They're not going to be good if you keep these guys. So what's the difference? I don't understand. And the other thing, the fans continue to show up like crazy at Oracle Park for one of the worst teams in memory. So they would show up for a bunch of young kids that are playing their heart out. We wouldn't have to watch Rafi Devers watch a pop-up and watch it and go, oh, crap, that thing's going to blow fair and it might drop, and then he starts running and he gets thrown out at first base after 2 balls had dropped earlier in the same game because of the sun and the wind. So that's not a brain. That's a guy that doesn't have a lot of up there when it comes to like baseball IQ. Okay. You can just see the game. You see the game has 2 pop-ups that players lose in the sun, and the third baseman, actually, we're talking about Vargas. He did it twice. And then the third time, Devers, it happens, and he gets thrown out at first because all he had to do was jog. He literally, all he had to do is like, okay, jog to first base, and the ball drops, and he's easily, safe. But no. And then we watched Devers do the clown thing in Miami where he tells Jonah Cox no, basically tells, Tony Vitello, up yours. And what do we got? We have this same thing. And then we got Willie Adames,
he likes to throw Gatorade. He throws Gatorade. That's it.
He's the Gatorade boy. Yeah, that's his deal. Gatorade
13 errors made this year, Dan. 13.
He's got the Gatorade, and he's also the guy that's a social butterfly with the opposing team out there making jokes and stuff.
He's the worst defensive shortstop I've ever seen in recent memory for the Giants. I mean, I know Crawford couldn't hit at the end, but he didn't have 13 errors in July either.
Yeah. And then, Chapman is just he's Chapman. He's still a good third baseman. But
and Dan, the media is going to give him a pass for whatever injury he has. Watch. You watch what the writers do. They're like, "Oh, here's Herb." No, it's just it is what it is.
Yeah. So I'm of the mold of get rid of everybody you can, but they won't. They will. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Matt Chapman on August 3rd, that game on August 3rd that the Giants have a home game, all right? They will be home. No, I take it back. They're on the road in Texas. Matt Chapman will be in the lineup on August 3rd if he's healthy. So will Willie Adames, and so will Rafi Devers, and Logan Webb will still be on the team. And then what's going to happen is you're going to come back and they're going to run out the string, and it's going to be like, here we go again. And
Dan,
this is what's going to happen.
I actually think Ramos is expendable, even though I like him, and I'll explain why. Barracuda is actually good.
I have no problem with that. I mean, he's getting up there. If you can get a solid pitcher for him, a good starter who's young,
you do it.
If he's young and he's,
I mean, when you need 10 pitchers, you do it, because we need 10 pitchers.
Yeah. I don't know. What's your thoughts on this trade deadline, Nick? What do you think? What do you think the Giants should do? What do you think they will do?
Well, I think they should do like what we said before about trading pretty much anyone on the roster except for Bryce Eldridge and Casey. But
I mean, I can even see a case, no pun intended. I can see a situation where if you got real good value for Casey, if you were doing a real, true, full rebuild.
No,
I don't think I hope they don't. I like seeing Casey here. But I could see them. It wouldn't shock me if, I guarantee you that people who are calling the Giants and Buster saying, Chapman's on the block if you want him. Those teams saying, well, what about Casey? What will it take to get Casey? They want Casey over Chapman. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think though that he fits the team perfectly, and I think he looks. I mean, not just saying like from an image standpoint, but he just seems like a player that would be part of a championship roster team, like someone that could have been on the 10, 12, or 14 championship teams if he played back then. I could see Casey Schmitt being that type of player. That's why I like seeing him thriving this season and why he should be the everyday third baseman. But trading Ray, Arias, possibly Adames and Chapman, I think that you can at least get a good haul of hopefully pitchers because, like we pointed out, the bullpen is the biggest issue. But a lot of bullpen guys are going to be dealt. I mean, it's always how it is at the trade deadline. When you get all the updates and everything, it's always relievers being dealt.
The rotation that was bad too. Like,
what year was it? 2021. Do you guys remember the trade deadline when the Giants got Chris Bryant and the Cubs were trading off everybody? Rizzo, Bryant.
Dan, Killian was in that trade?
Yeah, I do. I remember that. Yeah. So the Giants were, the Cubs were getting rid of all their veterans, and look where the Cubs are today compared to where the Giants are. The Cubs have Matt Shaw, they have Nico Horner, they have Swanson,
PCA.
Yeah, PCA, who they got from the Mets. They got rid of all the Contreras was there. They got rid of all their older veterans, and look what they are doing. Look what the St. Louis Cardinals have done. They started moving off of all their vets, Arenado and Goldschmidt and Bader and a couple of other guys. They said, you know what? We're just going to go young. And what are the Cubs right now? The Cubs are 49-40. The Cardinals are 47-39. They're both in the wild card. If you look at the National League leaders for the wild card, it's the Phillies, Cubs, and Cardinals.
I know the Phillies are kind of catching up to the Braves.
They're only as soon it's going to be the Braves are going to be in the wild card because the Phillies are on their tail. They're 3 back, and they've got more momentum. And so
is Acuna still injured right now?
He is. He will be back. I got him on my fantasy too.
He hurt the same hamstring.
Yeah, he'll be back after the All-Star break. He started taking batting practice, I read yesterday, but they don't expect him to come back until after the break.
Although, Dan, I'm afraid of the Giants actually trying to sign a closer, and I'll tell you why. Because every time I think about them trying to do that, I think of Melanson and Benitez immediately.
Yeah.
I have ghosts with us and closers.
Right.
I mean, we don't get that right often in free agency.
Yeah. Well,
but
guys,
you know what? With the thing just real quick, I want to say, like, when it comes to like prospects though and everything, I will say with the Giants is that they have had a lot of bad luck in the past 20 years when it comes to guys that they brought up that they thought were going to be part of the plan. They everyday guys like a Todd Linden, John Bowker, Fred Lewis. All these guys were supposed to be the guys that we're talking about, like right now, that who we have potentially that's going to be coming up in the next few years or so. And it can be a hit and miss, but I just think that that's why so many people are so fixated on the Giants in the free agency or in the winter season, because they still have yet to been able to bring someone like that could always be an addition along with prospects that they bring up, like Bryce Eldridge, someone to pair him with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to get out of here shortly. We're going to welcome in Apex to the studio. Welcome on in, Apex. What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing tonight?
Apex. He tricked us. Deceit will get you nowhere, Chardal. You came in as somebody else. Apex Sports Network.
It's Chardal, but I changed my YouTube channel to Apex Sports Network.
You did? What was the reason for that?
It's still me. I just changed my YouTube channel.
Oh, it's no longer SGA?
No, it's still me, but
I know it's you, but
no, I changed my YouTube channel, but it's still me. Don't you remember me? Even if I change my YouTube channel, you still remember me? How did you forget me? I've been coming on your channel for so long. You don't remember me?
I remember you, Chardal. Yes.
So you're saying I changed my YouTube channel, and I thought you didn't remember me.
No, I didn't know you were Apex.
I changed my YouTube channel.
Okay. All right, Chardal. What's up, Chardal? Give me your take. We're gonna get out of here, but we're gonna get out of here.
What were your thoughts on the win tonight for the Giants?
I thought they played pretty good. I thought pitching wise was solid. They went 6 innings with Robbie Ray, and then the bullpen came in and closed it down. They didn't have any real. I'm just pull up the box score here. First one to come in was Henches. He went a clean inning. And then Dylan Smith came in. He just walked one, but otherwise he was clean. And Killian gave up a couple of hits, gave up a run, brought the tying run to the plate, which always makes it interesting in Colorado. But overall, I mean, Killian's not a closer, but that's all they got. And
I'm a big fan of the NorCal Sports Network. I love all the San Francisco Giants content that you make on the channel. You come after every home and away game, regardless of win or lose. Shows how much a fan you are. You don't lose faith in the team, even though they get even if the game is they're getting crushed by like 15 runs. You still come on and do the show. That's what I like about you.
But Chardal,
You still,
when they're bad, I come on like this. I come on with the bag over my head, Chardal. You like that?
Next time when the San Francisco Giants lose by a horrible margin, I'm gonna come on with a bag over my head, and we should all have bags over our head when we lose.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like we should look like that'll be kind of funny for all of us to have bags on our heads when the Giants lose. Wouldn't that be cool to come on video and have a bag over my head? Wouldn't that be kind of funny?
Yeah, you should. You should. That way we can get you on camera. Philip says, I'm reading a headline. Giants expected to take a similar approach to 25 trade deadline. That means another year in the effing middle lane. Yeah.
Well, Phil, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's look. If they do that, if Posey does this,
and that's why I can't hand Larry Bear money, Dan. Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. They're arrogant ownership group. They believe that they got the ticket to how to run a franchise. They won 3 in 5 years.
I need Charles Johnson to sell, Dan. My goodness.
Look, they're more into the real estate. They're making money. What do they care? They got 3 world championships and everybody keeps coming. The ballpark's an attraction. They get people in tourists. Who doesn't want to come to the San Francisco Bay Area in the summer months when it's cool and you live on, somewhere
in the desert like us?
Yeah. Or you're in Texas or you're out in the Midwest where it's humid and you got tornadoes and those the hurricanes, but the tornadoes and all that stuff in the back east. People will travel.
San Francisco Giants are 37-51, and this team is the most pathetic team I've ever seen in my fucking life. If they keep on losing so many fucking games, who knows where this fucking team is gonna go? This fucking team might go down the fucking drain.
Okay, Chardal. No. It's a family show here.
But the Giants have to win games, and they have to get back to 500 because right now they're 14 games below 500, and this team isn't looking so great. I know this is a family-friendly show. I'm sorry for cursing. We're all upset here, man. We're all ranting together, and we're all upset here. So this is our team. This is all of our team. This is my team. This is your team. This is Glenn's team, Eric's team, Lou's team, everybody's team. Everybody's a Giants fan over here.
All right, sure. I'm going to let you go, but I'll tell you what. You want to know when the Giants will be 500 next? I'll tell you when they'll be 500. Next March in spring training, they'll be a 500 or better team. Guarantee it. All right, thanks, Chardal.
When the Giants sweep the Toronto Blue Jays, I'm going to open up the show. When we sweep Toronto for a 3-game series, I'm going to open up the show. Okay. I'm making a bet with you. If we sweep Toronto,
there you go. If they sweep, you can open up the show. If they sweep, I feel really good about that one.
Swept by the Giants, I feel really great. I'm opening up the show when Toronto goes down 3 in a 3-game series. I'm opening up the show.
There we go.
I'm gonna be the man of the hour.
Okay, very good. You be the man of the hour.
And I'll be the man of the hour.
And if Toronto sweeps the Giants, can I just if you jump into the show unannounced somehow, I can just eject you immediately? Is that a deal?
Toronto Blue Jays are going to Giants are going to sweep Toronto. Matt, take my word for it.
Okay,
100%. Take my word for it.
I will probably be on the edge of my seat between now and next week. All right.
If the Toronto Blue Jays if the Giants sweep the Blue Jays, That'll be the greatest thing ever. I bet you.
Oh, it'll be better than the
fireworks
Warriors
are gonna
championships. It'll be better than the 3 Giants championships. It'll be better than the 49ers 5
fireworks
rings.
exploding
If the Giants can get past and sweep the Toronto Blue Jays, it'll be a life-changing moment. Have a great night, Chardal. Happy 4th of July, Chardal. Thank you.
Thank you for those kind words, Chardal. Yes.
Dan,
oh,
by the way, I'm still where we're at. I still don't think we'll sweep anyone this season. Dan,
I'm not counting on it.
Dan, when you have Hauser and Malley going at 2 out of 5 days, it's not possible.
Yeah. Watch this, guys. Ready? Hello?
When the Giants sweep the Blue Jays.
Nick, you still have to work on the Adamas song.
Here we go again.
Oh no, it's coming. Yeah.
When the when the Giants take down the Blue Jays in the three game.
Can I offer you some oxygen, Chardal?
Get it out quicker, Chardal. Get it out quicker. Gotta be quicker, Chardal. When the Giants
beat the Blue Jays, Dan's brain will fucking explode.
Dan, again, I don't have us for the 3-game sweep this year. I don't think it's even possible.
And this is NorCal Sports Network.
I mean, Dan, if they were going to sweep someone, it would have been the A's at home when they were up 7-2.
Yes,
the A's are kind of falling off right now.
Exactly.
Well, Nick, they have equally as bad pitching as us.
Yeah, but their young hitters are coming.
San Francisco Giants take down.
I might do this all night.
Dan, like I said, I'm glad Ray's increasing his trade value. I hope he does not get hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Exactly.
When the Giants take down the
I mean, again, Dan, I'm glad the bullpen ain't blow a game tonight like they normally do.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded it.
That shot by Bryce Eldridge, though.
Well, no, there's
going to be a lot of
458 feet. 458 feet.
What
No, the Eldridge I thought was impressive though. Dan, he hit one in the upper deck foul, and then the next pitch he hit a home run. That was actually, I respect all that.
You know what I wonder if he's ever going to do is you remember that clip of, it was I think in 2003 when Barry Bonds hit the purple row of seats that's a mile high.
I remember.
That was a.
Hey, Dan, if you do that again, I'm gonna.
It's the 4th of July, man. Well, here's our fireworks show right here.
You know what that kind of reminds me of, The Incredibles, where Syndrome. He's like, Mr. Incredible, you betrayed me.
Give it one more shot.
Hey, Dan, if you do that.
For the grand finale.
Yeah, it's our fireworks show. We'll let you know. The grand finale. We'll just. How fast can I be on the trigger, man?
I'm impressed.
See, Chardal is a StreamYard water.
Hey, Dan, I'm gonna blow off one of your fingers.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Let him go for 15 seconds. We might have to beep, 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 beep.
Where's Dallas when you need him, Dan?
This is our entertainment for the night. It's 10 o'clock almost, and
this is more entertaining than Giants baseball.
I'm gonna kick your ass. You fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck off here.
Look at this guy. Is Chardal been drinking or something? I thought Chardal didn't drink. I thought it was against his
Culture?
parents' culture or something.
Mm.
Chardal, have you been drinking? Have you been drinking, Chardal? Chardal, no.
I smoke marijuana and heroin and pot.
Heroin? No, maybe the authorities will come after you. I think they know exactly where you're at.
I'm 21 and over.
Yeah,
it's like that.
I can drink.
Chardal, we want to know why you have your own channel but go on everyone else's channel.
No, I like to support all the other content creators out there.
Yeah, well, you're supporting my channel by telling me you're going to blow my finger off and blow me the F up.
That's a fireworks. Here are some tips you never do in fireworks. Do not set a Roman candle in your ass because you're going to blow your ass.
When he said the heroin, it kind of reminded me of that Neil Young song, like "Seen the needle and the damage done."
Dan, we better be getting. Dan,
I wonder if we just left this
up after all this.
I wonder if we just went to bed and left the stream open. If Chardal would just remain in the green room all night.
Dan, this better be getting your likes up and your subscribes. That's all I'm saying.
Hey everybody, get those likes up, man. This is Comedy Central. Let's see if we can do a little banner.
And by the way, Dan, I do have one issue. Hit Eldridge 6th or bat him 3rd. He should never ever be batting behind Willie Adames under any circumstance.
I agree. Yep.
Dude, Nick, what are we doing here?
Sure. Well, I mean, it's like cleanup's an RBI position. I feel like that's where he belongs. He's going to be a cleanup hitter.
By the way, Nick, the worst decision that Tony's ever made with this line was batting him leadoff. Willie Adames should never bat leadoff in his life.
Let's ask Chardal about Willie Adames. What's your thoughts on Willie Adames, Chardal?
Willie Adames needs to get the F.
Well, hey, look.
Well, let's see what he thinks about Bryce Eldridge. What do you think about Bryce Eldridge, Chardal?
I love Bryce Eldridge. Keep Bryce Eldridge on this team. I love him. He's such a great, phenomenal player. Keep him on my team. If you let this guy off of my team, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna blow my gasket. If you trade Bryce Eldridge, I'm gonna blow my effing gasket.
Okay, so I don't think they're going to trade him. But who's the better? Who do you like better at third base, Casey Schmitt or Matt Chapman?
I like Casey Schmitt. Matt Chapman, get the hell off my team, Matt Chapman. Casey Schmitt, stay on this team, Casey Schmitt. I like Casey Schmitt better.
Okay, good. What about Rafi Devers? You like him?
No, Rafi Devers, he's a toxic guy in the fan base. Get the hell out. Get that guy off my team too.
We have Nick on the show. Nick actually is a lead singer of a band. Okay, did you know that?
I don't know these things. You're telling me new things I've never known before.
Yeah, he is a lead singer.
This is the reason why I like coming on your show, because you tell me things I've never heard about.
He's a lead singer of a band called Exhilarate. We played some of his stuff the other night. What we need for you is Nick is looking for a backup singer, maybe to someone that may actually sing alongside him. We need you to do an audition right now for Nick on the show. Give us your best version of your best song. It could be a patriotic song since it's the 4th of July. It could be Don't Stop Believin' for the Giants fans. Give us one of your best, and Nick may hire you on as a member of Exhilarate.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the journey on and on.
Right on.
Very good, Chardal. How about a famous song now that's not patriotic? Chardal?
Party in the USA. I want to raise my hands. Butterflies fly away. Moving my hips like yeah. Grooving my hips like yeah.
Hey, I heard you sing
rhythm.
"Don't Stop Believing"
Don't stop
on another channel.
believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people in the night.
Can't you pull the whole thing up? The words how about do you know Steely Dan, Get Back? You know that song?
Get back to where you've been.
No, it's like wheels turning round and round. You gotta get back, Jack. Do it again. It's called "Do It Again." Can you sing that one? Do you know that song?
Wheels turning around.
Oh no, you can do the other Steely Dan, like, are you reeling in the east?
Oh, you know that one? Do you know Get Back? Do you know Get Back? Do It Again, Nick?
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit
Oh,
of?
I think we got Chardal here already singing pretty good right now. I'm already
I need some real singing though.
Chardal, how do you feel about Siegfried and Roy?
I love Siegfried and Roy.
Mm.
Can you do rap, Chardal? We got a request
that kind of
for rap
for NorCal Sports Network.
We need. Someone's asking for a rap from you, Chardal. Do you do any rap?
Yo, this is my name. This is my guy Dan. He makes Giants content. He's the coolest man in the world. And I love him.
MC Chardal, let's go.
Because he's the man, he's the myth, and he's the legend. Dan Coach Emilio. What's up, Dan Coach Emilio?
Dan the coach.
I love Dan Coach Emilio. Dan Coach Emilio is the best.
Shout out to the coach.
You're the best man in the business, Dan.
Yeah, I somehow coming from you, that means very little.
You're the coolest man in the business.
All right.
And I love everything you do.
Yeah. Well.
And keep it rocking, brother.
Yeah, we've hit an all-time low here on NorCal Sports.
This is Comedy Central at its finest.
Have you ever done stand-up, Chardal?
I want to do stand-up.
Yeah.
You and I should do a stand-up routine, and we should open up shows all over the world, doing it in intro show.
Dan, there you go. He can come out here.
Yeah, we should open up shows all over the world. We should go worldwide, all over the world, making people laugh.
I think you can. Yeah, I think you should travel with the band Exhilarate, be the opening act, and then we should close out with some Exhilarate tonight, shouldn't we? What do we want to hear, Nick? What do we want to play?
All by us?
No, AC/DC. Yeah. Can we close out with some AC/DC?
Hey,
alternating current, direct current, man. AC/DC, my favorite rock band. Let's rock with some AC/DC, man. Let's close out the show with some AC/DC.
I can't do that, Chardal. I lose my.
You don't like AC/DC?
I do, but I can't.
You don't like alternating current, direct current, one of the best rock bands of all time? You want to close out with some AC/DC?
I can't do that.
Let's bop our heads together to some AC/DC, man. Let's go.
Can't do that.
Let's rock it, baby.
I can't.
He wants some of that Thunderstruck.
Let's get that Thunderstruck, baby.
Thunderstruck.
We're talking about music, man. This is supposed to be a Giants post-game show, but we're talking about music now on the show.
Yeah,
we talk about whatever we want on the show, man. This is the Giants show, but we could talk about movies, music, whatever you want, games, whatever you want, man. Let's keep it wild up in here, man.
I got how many songs here on? I got 7 songs, Nick.
Fired up, baby.
I got Set in Stone, Centerfold, Flying Alone, Take My Soul, Cameraman, October Skies, and I Want to Go.
I Want to Go. Can we play I Want to Go?
Yeah, Chardal wants I Want to Go. There you go, Chardal.
No, I Want to Go. Can we end it with I Want to Go?
For Chardal.
Because I want to go. I want to go.
Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do I Want to Go because I do want to go. I do want to. I do want to go. So we're gonna go here, everybody. This is Exhilarate. This is Nick Mondragon right here leading. Is this got lyrics?
Like on there? Is
it got lyrics in the song or is it?
Oh yeah. It's not instrumental. It's got lyrics and everything.
Here we go.
Hey Dan, I asked a lot of my friends if they like SGA Sports Talk channel better or Apex Sports Network better. A lot of my friends said they like Apex Sports Network better. They think it has a ring to it. It's
Good,
more
good.
it's more catchy, man.
Don't talk over the music. This is Nick singing right here.
This is I Want to Go.
It's you and me, crossing each other through misery, proving me that it's all around us and all around you. Easily. It's real, and it feels like lightning. Sounds so soothing, but yet so frightening. All my eyes sees is Aries and Pisces. The gravity pulls and swings me slowly back and forth. My head keeps shaking from all the madness and all the raining. An apocalypse inside my mind. The love is strong and the eyes don't lie. We all want to know all about you. And oh, one day I will find the right way to lead me to a better mind state. Overwhelmed and terrified, the battle for affection pulls my pride aside. High in the sky, I'm adrenaline jumping. The phoenix rises and the fire keeps burning, burning to the ground. All that's left is us, Lendo.
All right, there we go. That was I Want to Go by Exhilarate there with lead vocals right there from Nicholas. And we are going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow about 4 p.m. right after the Giants Rockies game. And next week, we've got the MLB draft on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday morning, we may be coming on here to discuss the Giants pick. We may even go live prior to the pick. We're still kicking that around. That'll be some fun. And let's see. We'll Chardal, what do you want to say? Goodnight to everybody, Chardal.
I'm going to be singing Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Okay, I need you to just say goodnight because we're closing out here.
Good night, guys. I'm a big fan of Dan and the NorCal Sports Network. Make sure to subscribe to Dan. Make sure to click on that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell for the NorCal Sports Network. He makes breaking news around the San Francisco Giants. If you like him, follow him. Giants are going to take down the Blue Jays, and I'm going to open up the show, and I'm going to stick on my word, and I'm making a bet to you that if the Blue Jays sweep the Giants and you bring me on, you're going to boot me out. You're going to boot me out from the show.
I'm going to let you I'm going to let you open up the show if they sweep. Okay.
I get to open up the show. I get to stay on the whole time if the Giants sweep.
You get to open it up. You get to open it up if they sweep, and I'll give you.
Then do I get to stay on when I open up the show? Do I get to stay on the show after I open up the show?
We'll see. I can't make any guarantees, but have a good night. Have a great 4th. Glad you enjoyed your holiday, Chardal. Take care.
Have a great 4th of July.
All right, take care, Chardal.
I'll see you next time.
Thank you. All right, the great Chardal there. Let's get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. Giants win it 6-3. Was it 6-3? 6-4. 6-4. And I think I wrote the wrong headline. That's right. It changed to 6-4. I think I put 6-3 in everything. So
another
all right, everybody.
run given.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Nick, thanks. If you're able to join us tomorrow, you're
absolutely.
welcome to do. That'd be great. And let me find my little outro. Where are we? Here we go. John Miller says goodbye. And we want to thank Sammy for the $2. We're going out to buy fireworks. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye.